For a ball game here on the Gulf Coast of Florida, a big crowd at TD Ballpark as the Blue Jays are
underway here in Dunedin with a fastball in over the outside corner season until last year. And he gets a call on the inside corner. Looks like. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Barrios to get it. And he just struck out the side here in the first.
Keeping the double play in order, all of those subtle things.
Ground ball to third. And a big hop. Just over the head of Vavra into right field.
Says he's feeling great.
Guerrero is running. Swing and a miss by Belt. He strikes out. And it's a leading off the second. Rolls over on one. Hits a ground ball right to Kevin Biggio out at second. One down. The batter, and he stings one into center field for a big former Texas Ranger, among other things. Ball weakly to short. Bichette to second one. Biggio to first. His numbers a year ago when he was just big power numbers. He hits a ground ball to second. Easy play for, assuming that Vladdy is fine.
No, the last time he.
A fly ball lofted down the left field. The 2-2 on the way from Dean Kramer. The shortstop is called off by Stowers, the left fielder.
And he wanted to be a part of that.
Takes a walk here.
Hate it.
Yes.
But yeah, he understands.
And Ryan McKenna, the center fielder.
Have great practice habits.
Barrios walks Jordan Westberg to be plateau for a while. There goes the run. Line to Bo Bichette. For Vavra. Springer over to cut it off with 2 out. And a liner out to second. More hard contact, but and 3 ahead of the Pacers. 9th today for the Blue Jays, and sends the first pitch in the air to left field. Where
Pitch for Team Israel.
Springer lifts one in the air to right center, and you could see the communication there. Just let it heal for a game today. Bichette rolls one to the left side, and a good play by working is one on the field right now for the umpires. Barrios, you can manipulate it a little bit within the rules. Sends one to left and caught.
Time to get your information. And
Zara stings one to left center. Sliding stop. Pops out of his glove. Throw to second. Ground ball. Sliding stop. Chapman back to his feet. And that until the home opener. So it's getting serious. And he pops one up. And it'll be the pitcher. And he gets Belt for the second time today. Game 6 o'clock starts that we will have for you. Kirk grounds one up the middle, and the shortstop Westberg to his left to make the play.
It's the same spot. It was the same spot. There's a wooden grandstand and the same.
Aligned into left, a base hit for Jordan West.
#1 pick by the spring training.
First, Vladdy's got it. Step on the bag. Throw to Bichette.
Everybody. He's challenged them all.
Field, and it is gone. His first home run of the
pitches, and
you're going to feel it. Stowers drifting back in there. One down.
We're up, what, 8-0?
One hopper down to first. Kramer over to cover in.
And he threw 20 1/3 innings. The most.
Vavra hits one to deep left center, and it is off that signboard.
You want to hit 3-0. Well, he
has to diving Biggio into right center. Third, charging Chapman, throws on the run, and a big stretch where the ball was going, and he just looks so much. It makes sense. He had never really played first base until 2-3 years ago.
These guys have worked on all the little things.
Swing and a miss. Meza strikes out Ryan
every day right up to the end of the season.
Play for Bichette. And in plenty of time to
that help you in intensifying your focus. I mean, you want to do well for your country.
Results before last year. As Bichette will ground out to second. As you went into
the couple thing adjustment, and so far I've been seeing pretty well.
We appreciate the addition of Eric Swanson from Seattle. Like it took Springer a moment to find it in the high.
Invitee, so that is it.
And for the second time to Chapman cutting in front of Bichette, and Jimmy Garcia has ability and everything. I mean, it's just incredible how good he is at baseball. And
Darvish, they kind of punctuated that late in the game coming out of the bullpen. But yeah, a great moment. I mean,
former Blue Jay. Don't need to get into it, but remember he had a moment with the Blue Jays last September. A big story. Ball off the bat of Kirk, and he is retired 2 down.
You know, you see conversations like Kiermaier and Bo. There's a lot going on. You know, and oftentimes this time of the year on the mound. I mean, and they had the bases. It was impressive.
Jays. Part of the pickup, bucking the Teoscar Hernandez deal, and a guy who was going to
a very good split finger pitch. I talked to Rob Brandley, who's behind the plate, about up in the zone, which means he can throw fastballs.
Chapman underneath it to make the catch.
In his mind is playing things out, and obviously no reason to make announcement or proclamation.
I think one of the situations they hope they will have 165 days ago, there is a noticeable difference. And you know, on a day Swanson's not a
good spring as far as
through the legs of Rainer Nunez. Well, that'll be in a hit, but he doesn't know how to shave. And then there's a younger brother, right? There's another
real force.
There he goes. Pitch in the dirt, throw down, and not in time. So you'd think maybe high A if they keep moving him a little bit again. Into center field for Stowers to make sure it got through. So again, he's got to get him. So the runner goes, and the pitch is sent down the left field line. Runner again goes, and it's popped up back. And he makes a nice play over by the screen. And he strikes him out on 3 pitches. Solo home runs for their 2 runs today. And make it 4 as Chapman lines it off the wall. He is thinking 2, and he is in there.
He wants these games played like they're regular season games from this point. Execute.
Should get it done. That is Heston Kierstad for the Orioles. The throw to third hit.
Take those borderline pitches down.
Didn't go, and that's Stuart Baroa is into the game and running right away. And that is what Stuart Baroa and swings through it for out number 2. But carrying and caught. But this is his first appearance back with the Blue Jays since leaving Team Canada.
Spring long.
Stuart Baroa is there, 2 down. Driving Lopez into right field for a base hit. Found in those 2. Yusei Kikuchi. There's a fly ball to center, and that is your ball game.